I hope you're doing well. This is kind of an improv because, well, I decided to do, like I said, winter cleaning. I was hanging up all of my winter clothes that I took out, and then I'm prepping for the week. So anyway, nonetheless, but we're here, and that's what's important. Today, my beautiful Libras, we're going to be using the Ganesha deck. We're also going to be doing another trivia because, well, I don't know if anybody guessed, nobody guessed, or nobody felt like playing. But nonetheless, I enjoyed it, so I'm going to keep going that route. And what you get, again, you get a free reading with me. It's a mini reading, but nonetheless, you do get to ask your questions. But you do have to guess via trivia. So let me make sure I get this straight in my head, guys. So again, these are the clues. Tim, you have to say this 3 times, okay? Harry, you're such a banana. That's your clue. So next week, I will let you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Hi, Shell, how are you doing? So I'm gonna pre-shuffle these before I get into my tarot, okay? Also, it's funny because, like I said, I was cleaning a little bit and I decided to move things around just a little bit. And I got this a long time ago when I was in school because I decided to go 3 years straight. I got 2 certifications in those 3 years and I got my first degree. And so I was really excited, but this is the message that I received for myself at that time. And it says, hey, you don't quit. So I don't know who has to hear that, but that's for you today. Again, this clue for this week's trivia is, Tim, you have to say this 3 times. Harry, you're such a banana. Okay, let's see if anybody can get or gather what movie that is from those clues. Love you guys. I'm so glad to see you here. I only see Shell so far, so if you're here, why don't you, give me a shout out, give me a hello so I can, say hello back to you. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is the first of 2 readings that I'll do today, but this first one is going to be Tarot and Oracle, okay? Let's see what the message is for this week, please, Spirit. And this is for my Libra, for my lovely air signs. Hi, everyone. Hi, Anak. Hi, how are you doing? Hi, Bradley. How are you doing? Love that. Jamar, how are you doing? The goat. Nice. Is it the real goat? Nice. Love that. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're well. Okay. And again, we're going to be using 2 different tarot decks. And we're going to be using the Ganesha Oracle to give us, I guess you could say, that's awesome. I'm thankful also. We're going to be seeing what messages Ganesha has for us, first of all. And then we'll get into the tarot real quickly. Oh, wow. Okay, I can already feel the vapors, guys. For those that don't know me, if you've just joined today, hi, is it Pancake Gamer? I love that. If you don't know me already, if you've never come across my channel, I am an empath, so I do tear up easily. You will also equally see me getting upset easily with the reading because I feel things very passionately being a Hyoka empath. It's very hard to be me. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying because we feel things very, very deeply. Hi, Tamara. How are you doing? Hi, James. Is it James? Is it Rollins? Hi, how are you doing? So nonetheless, this is emotional because it's talking about healing. It's talking about your healing, Libra. And peacocks are beautiful, aren't they? Look how they display their beautiful colors. So male or female, it does not matter. This happens to be a male peacock, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter. I'm just looking at Ganesha, and Ganesha has a mango in his hand. And it's talking about healing, guys. Talking about healing. So healing of your soul, of your spirit, of your heart, of your mind. whatever it is that you're going through, for some of you it's heartache, heartbreak at this time, and I'm so sorry. For others, it feels like some of your innocence was taken from you by someone that you were either in touch with recently or involved with recently. And that's what made me very sad, because, you know, there's two things that come to mind. One, we can be very innocent at times to where we're too innocent for our own good, right? People harm us, can hurt us because we're too open, too receptive, too loving, too giving. But also, it can take away your actual innocence when you're in a bad relationship. What do I mean by that? I mean that if you loved unconditionally, if you felt like you were just a giver in general and you had an open heart, and you may not be like that anymore. Hi, Chiquita Sexy. That is so awesome. Amal Mohan. I hope I pronounced that right. Hello, how are y'all? It's just so disheartening for me, because that innocence within you, that sacred heart, that loving, beautiful, open heart may not be there or intact anymore. And that's something we need to really protect within ourselves, okay? Hi, Crunchy. And it's hard. It's hard to remain open and receptive and not become embittered by the people that hurt us, right? But don't let them hurt you to the point of breaking you to where you can't feel love anymore, true love, real love, okay? So, but the revelation here, both to yourself and to the person that you were involved with, seems to be, if you look at it closely, is that you realize this person took your innocence, or took an innocent part of you, which was probably your unadulterated love, meaning it was so pure, it was so good, it was so beautiful that you gave from your part. You didn't give with trying to see what they were going to, you know, give you in return, like money or property or anything like that, right? Gifts. It was more like you were looking for them to love you back unconditionally too, and they might not have done that. But that also is a revelation. It goes both ways, Spirit is telling me, because this revelation is also coming out as in, they realized too late that your love was real, your love was true, your love wasn't there as a setup, your love wasn't there to see what you could get from them. You really did love them. So now it's up to you. Well, actually, again, they're telling me the message is for both you and your cross watcher, the person on your mind. The healing, you have to heal yourself, as well as they now are let loose, right? You let them go. They are now let loose to heal themselves, because you're no longer there to try to heal them through God's energy and love. You let them alone, and now it's time for you to heal, so that you can regain your innocence, so that that beauty within you that was all you and all yours, you don't let them steal that. I mean, they may have used you to a certain extent, they may have harmed you to a certain extent, but do not allow them to completely rob you of your innocence, of your beauty, okay? Because that's just not acceptable, says God. It's not acceptable. But now they are understanding through revelation, meaning an aha, an epiphany moment that they are now going through. They are now realizing that you were not there to harm them, that you were indeed there as a real person who just wanted to show them love. And they did not take it for that. They did not. They didn't see you as a real love or a real innocent, beautiful soul that you were. Instead, they looked at you as everyday common, and you were not. So don't let them rob you of that last joy. Please do not. Oh, I just saw something at the bottom of the deck that I'd rather not look at presently, but we are going to say that today you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. I told you, it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. It doesn't matter at all. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. So to me, they are seeing you as the beautiful soul that you are. A little too late, but they do see the real you. You are feeling a little moody today. a little emotional. What did they say? I can't remember if it was the moon, the new moon that's in Libra, but right now there's something going on in Libra, a planet that's in Libra. And so you might be feeling a little overwhelmed or emotional, guys. And I'm sorry if that's going on with you. Is it in JV? I apologize, but that's a handle and I can't exactly say what that's from. Your name is Josh. Nice, from Ghana. Very nice to see you. Thank you, Josh. Please continue to be here as part of our family here on YouTube. But you're feeling very moody, but not moody like pessimistic or moody like grumpy. No, moody like your emotions are a little scattered right now, Libra. You're kind of confused within your emotions because you're trying to figure out, is this something you did that allowed this person to treat you the way they did? And I'm here to tell you yes and no. I do tell the truth, guys. I don't sugarcoat my readings because if I do, you're not coming back. And if all you want out of life is somebody to tell you sweet nothings, this is not your channel. And I would be sorry to lose you, but I would rather tell you the truth. So no, you didn't do anything wrong, not towards them, but yes, you did. You gave too much before you allowed them to show you who they were. So in that means that they didn't have to put forward real effort and they didn't have to show you a consistent themselves. They didn't have to love you, guys. And you should have waited. That's what Spirit is telling me. You should have waited, or even you should have allowed them to say the L word before you did, and you didn't. Because again, you give unconditionally and you don't feel like you've got to hide behind a mask or anything. But it did hurt you. And you thought this was going to end in marriage. For some of you, you really did think that this was going to be a love of a lifetime, that you were not going to go past this one relationship, that this was it. So because of the way that they misled you, they fooled you. And I'm going to say that with all earnestness. They fooled you because they did give you mixed signals. They told you things or implied things, or their behavior was that they were all in and they were not. They were not. So because of that, they are getting judgment right now, guys. And that's not something that you can take back away from them. No more than if God put you under judgment, they couldn't take that away from you. Maybe through prayer, maybe through, excessive prayer and supplication towards God. It could minimize some of it, but it's not going to be taken away. It's just not. It's just not. Hey, Yolanda, I respect you, my dear. So much so that I'm going to say this to you. Please go to another channel where you can preach the gospel, because that's what you seem to be doing here. You're not allowed to be here and subject people that are here because they want to be here to your judgment. You're not God. So please go away with peace before I remove my peace from you. So again, they're under judgment, guys, and you're not going to be able to remove that. This is what they're experiencing. Not only loss financial, which is obvious on this one card, but I think that they're losing within themselves to where I feel like they're going into a deep depression, okay? Is it Jubin Lawrenston? Hi, how are you doing? Nothing is appeasing this person. Nothing. And they want to come back. That Four of Cups is they want to come back. But I don't think, like I told you, they want to come back. Six of Cups. Flash from the past. But I don't think, or should I say, I think they realize you're not going to take them back. So they're trying to force this with the Magician. So their prayers may be of another sort. Who they think they may be praying to is God, but I don't think they're praying to God, because God is not going to allow this without them making a change, a true change in their life towards you, Libra, okay? Here we have high intellectual junction. How are you doing? We can see that towards the end, my dear. Just stick with us, okay? I see your question. So there's a choice, but this choice is not for them per se. This is what they want from you. They're trying to see if they come back towards you. Will you make a decision to be with them? And I don't think you should, but that's just my opinion per the cards and what Spirit is telling me. We don't have a right to impose free will over you, okay? I can tell you what I see, the rest is yours. They want a beautiful new beginning with you, with the sun here. But they're trying to be patient. And for a lot of you, this person thinks that the longer they wait, the more calm you're going to be. I don't know. Hi, Diva. How are you? I don't know if they know you as well as they think they know you, Libra. Because if they knew the way Libra is, Libras become impatient. And the more you play with a Libra's mind and heart, the more that Libra just becomes enraged, angry. So I really believe that this person doesn't know you at all. The more time and space, the worse it gets, the more distance, and the colder the relationship becomes. So these people really, really think, and thank you for the $5, whoever donated that. I am so appreciative of you. Much love for that. I really don't see how you sitting here wondering why they abandoned you, or why they chose to go cold, or why they chose to leave you on red. I really don't think that that's the answer, guys. And I really feel that if they come towards you, this is what they're going to get from you. The Chariot. Sometimes the Chariot, like I tell you all, is a mode of travel. I don't think it's a mode of travel in this instance. I really believe that this is, holy crap, you better watch out with the Libra. Because if you've been thinking that you're going to play games with the Libra, you've got another thing coming. Libra has a long patience. The majority of Libras, especially us that are balanced Libras, we have a long patience for people, especially the people that we love. We can wait, we can be patient, we can be understanding. But once that patience runs out, you better run. You better run. Because I really believe this is a war chariot in this instance, and it is not a mode of travel for moving forward. See what I mean? See what I mean? 8 of Swords. So this is not good. Is it? It is what it is. Love you. Love you. Thank you so much for joining Dirty Muller. Or Muffler. Is that Dirty Muffler? Oh my gosh. Please don't write things like that. We have a thing on YouTube, which is COPA. And if they see that from you, they're going to end up blocking you. So don't make me block you, and don't write things like that, please. Thank you. Our children are very important. This is an adult channel, but they could run across that. So, the High Priestess. You already had the Magician here, guys. So now you have the High Priestess. This person, I think they think they're praying to God where you're concerned to bring you back, but I don't think it's God who's listening. And I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the devil soon. I'm just saying. So this person is running out of patience as to how to come back and approach you, because they really believe that you're going to give in to them like you probably have a million other times. And I mean that metaphorically, but for some of you, most likely, you probably have gone back to them several times over. So do you see where Spirit is saying, no, you didn't have anything to do with the way they treated you, but yet you did. Because when you give the wrong sort of person freedom of your heart and emotions and your time and attention, some of them are not going to take you for the beautiful soul that you are, and they are indeed going to use you. You've got to be careful. They feel like when they come back that there's going to be problems between you two, and they're not wrong. For some of you, you've got some choice words for this person. And then for another half of you, you're not going to say anything, because what can you say to a person who has disappointed you time after time after time after time? Nothing. What can you tell them? Nothing that you haven't already said. So it'd be wasting your time. And for you intellectual Libras, you already know this. What can be built from something that is extremely broken? Let's take a look. They think that the Four of Wands can be built, guys. Do you know a Four of Wands is just like the Hierophant? It's a marriage. It's a long-lasting relationship. Do you feel like you can do that with someone that won't tell you the truth, that won't sit you down and tell you the things that you wish to know about them? Or just to, what is the other thing that's coming? It's right at the tip of my tongue. To confess to you what you already know. What you already know to be true. Because you know more than they give you the credit for. You already know these things about them. You already know that they are stubborn to a fault. You already know that don't take you seriously. You already know they've treated you less than what you are. You already know all of that. But you also already know that they've come and gone so many times, like a revolving door into your life, that they haven't really given you the appreciation or the acknowledgement that you should have received a long time ago from this person. So how do they think that if they pray to manifest you back with both the Magician and the High Priestess? And remember, guys, I'm a High Priestess, but I'm not a practicing one anymore. This person is using magic. This is not a prayer to God. This is enchantment. This is going against your will, praying to the Magician and the High Priestess for you to come back. I don't believe this is praying to God, because why would they then be scared that you're going to fight with them? With the Eight of Swords, they're fearing the Chariot and the Five of Wands with you, which is, to me, telling me that they want to offer you something, but they feel like you're going to fight with them. And I feel like you are. I do. Is it Gurmeet? I can't say that. Our goddess, Gurmeet, our goddess. Nice. So again, they do want to offer you something. That's come out with the Four of Cups here. And I'm saying I'm sorry, because I'm sorry, it's like I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. The Four of Cups to the Six of Cups, because it is coming from someone that you already know from the past. The Lover's card here is saying they expect you to make a decision. The two cups that are mixing here with the Angel is they think that the more time that there's distance between you two, that they're going to be able to come back without you fighting. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. And then this little Knight, Cup of Love, that's not enough to convince anybody. Okay, so the Fool card, again, telling me they're expecting to have a new beginning with you. I don't see it, guys. This is a celebration type of card. What is there to celebrate? I feel, honestly, that this Three of Wands and this Page of Coins, I feel like you should give somebody else a try. I feel like all this yellow, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see all the yellow? I told you guys with the Ganesha cards, remember? Ganesha talked about healing thyself. So to me, that's what all this yellow is. There has to be healing. But if you're going to heal and then go back to them, you're going to break your own heart again. I don't feel this person is sincere at this time. What did I say? No sooner did that come out of my mouth, here's the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is always about someone coming in to give you a third party, put you into a third party, a triangle, someone coming in to I don't know, to try to see if you're going to let them sneak on in. Because they see you as a very sexual person with the Queen of Wands there. And it doesn't matter whether you're a male or female, you can still embody the Queen of Wands type of energy, which is someone who's overly sexual when they're not in their balanced position, okay? And it doesn't matter whether it's reversed or not. It's the energy that I'm getting, okay? Do you see this? Again, trying to offer you love. And they think that if they offer you this Knight of Cups, that you're going to offer them back a Page of Cups. I don't see it. Because you feel like before they even come in, you already feel the Seven of Swords energy. You already feel like they just tell you what you want to hear, and then they're not going to hold up their end of the bargain. So be careful with that. So again, with the Justice card, again, hi Elizabeth, how are you doing? God bless you as well, honey. I really feel like they don't understand right now, because you haven't done anything wrong to this day. Can't talk about tomorrow, right? What do they say? Today is a present. Tomorrow's not promised. So to me, this is your justice all over the place. They already gave judgment in God's favor. Now they're giving you justice. So this person should just leave well enough alone. What's the term, the saying, let sleeping dogs lie? Because it's not going to happen. Look at that. 5 of Cups. I'm telling you, they broke your heart, or they broke promises, and this is what they're getting because of that. Hi, Albert. How are you doing? We can answer some questions towards the end, okay? Yeah. They want the 2 of Cups, though. So they say. They want the 2 of Cups. You know, funny enough, you want the 2 of Cups too. Isn't that miraculous, Lord, how they both want the 2 of Cups, the Libra and the Cross Watcher? But the problem is, the 2 of Cups that you want is truth, fidelity, honesty. You want companionship. You want someone dependable, right? Is it Amit M? Oh, honey, again, this is not for you, so you're welcome to leave. I don't want to fuss with anybody today. So nonetheless, that's the 2 of Cups you want. The 2 of Cups they want to offer you is the sex. That's all they want to offer you. Is it, what is it? Pure AF? I don't know what that means. Oh, that's awesome. You think I'm a trans. I am a trans. I'm half angelic and half human. And right now I don't feel like messing with you. But thank you for the compliment. So, yeah. They want to work on this, so they say. They want to work on this, so they say. The 8 of Coins. But they feel like you have the answers. Like if they're with you, for some reason, their luck is going to change and everything is going to be hunky-dory again. But you don't see it that way, Libra. For those of you that are awakened, you don't see it that way. You see it as, no, I don't feel like messing with people like you anymore. Bring on other people. Bring on people that are going to, you know, grow with me, that want to spend time with me, and that I don't have to feel like I'm twisting their arm to be around me, or that make excuses as to why they cannot be around me. So, no, look at that. Even if they were to say they want to work on it and you were to accept the challenge, and I do say challenge, too much, too little. 2 of Wands, which is not something you're not going to see eye to eye on, and then the Knight of Coins. So too far to the left, they're saying. It's like, have you ever played baseball, guys, or watched a baseball game where everything is left field and it's all out? It's all a foul ball. They never get it in. It's like, okay, you didn't get a hit in. You didn't make it. You didn't even get off of first base. You didn't get to first base. And that's what I feel is going on with this person. They're wanting to come back, but if you let them back in, look at that. You're not going to be satisfied with the 2 of Wands. And then you're going to have the Knight of Coins, which means moving so slow like molasses. You could watch paint dry and it would probably be faster. So here you have the 6 of Coins. What they really want is your help. because they want to heal. They want to heal. Okay, guys. They want to heal. They want to heal what's broken, but what's broken in their lives. And it has nothing to do with healing because maybe their childhood or bad memories of the past or a bad relationship that they've been in. No, it has nothing to do with that. I couldn't even talk because they wanted two things out at once. Hi, Kirk, and hi, Scott. They want to heal whatever's going on presently. What did I say is going on? Well, they're feeling in the Five of Cups energy, and they're feeling like their finances are not up to par presently. That's what they want to heal, because they feel like if they're with you, somehow you're going to make things right. That they're going to have that full card right there, that new beginning. But it's not, and they're going to have the star energy, which is a wish come true. No. So they're not coming back to be with you. They're coming back to see what they can get from you energetically, because they feel like your energy's fine. Whatever's going on is only going on with them in their home or in their personal life that has nothing to do with you. And then they're going to come back and try to take your energy. That's not good. Is it Gormic? Yeah, Gormic, our goddess. Can you tell me what, which goddess you're talking about? Because I'm interested in that. Wheel of Fortune, they want it to end. They want the sorrow to end. They want whatever misery they're going through, they want it to end. Page of Wands. Tower. The Emperor. Let's see if it's a good emperor or if it's an angry emperor. It's a greedy emperor. It's a greedy emperor. They want the Four of Coins. They feel, and I keep saying they feel because that's what I'm hearing. They feel like if they're with you, their luck will change. They'll be back on top again. Look at that. Emperor to the Empress. But they don't want you for the right reasons. They feel like they can go from stormy weather, from the Three of Swords to the Six of Swords, and then love can come in. Oh, because love isn't coming in. Love isn't coming in. That's not what they're thinking about. Does that look like love to you? That looks like cash. That looks like security. And I already showed you the bottom accidentally. I didn't want to talk about that. But if that's the ending, I'm hoping that that ending is you and not them. Look at that. They know. They know, Libra. They know with the Hangman, the Empress, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, that that's what you expect from them. And they feel pressured with the Nine of Wands. Why? Because this is what they're looking forward to. See that? Does that look like a cup to you? I'm going to go to the bottom. I told you guys. Look at this. This is the bottom, guys. This is the bottom. This is what they're hoping for. That you will be to them for their luck. That you will be the Queen of Coins. See that? The Ten of Coins. I told you the devil was near. That's obsession. With what? Does that look like a cup to you? Three of Coins. Because in their opinion, let's battle. Let's battle for it. Let's get up and fight for this. Not love, but money. Six of Wands to the King of Swords. So again, what is this person talking about this whole reading? It's been obsession. It hasn't been obsession with Libra. It's been obsession with gaining the Libra energy, because they feel like whatever they're going through right now, which they're under judgment for, which may mean that they're going through the dark night of the soul right now, but in a negative way, not to gain enlightenment, but punishment. And I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, they do. So they feel like they can kind of circumvent that, like they can run from all of those problems, because if they're with you, you're going to take that energy and wipe it away. You know, have you ever seen like an eraser board? Because it's not permanent marker, it can just be erased. No, Libra, that's not your job at present. It's not your job to erase anybody's problems. If anything, it'd be your job to erase your own. So be careful, Libra. Be careful, because this person is not here for a good reason. The world is coming out again with the Page of Wands, Three of Wands. Actually, Three of Cups, forgive me. So you are having a change of your energy. With the World card coming out, that means you're going to be hearing information or messages that are coming to you, and it's going to cause you to celebrate, but this is yours. See all that water? All that water is emotion. That means excitement. That means that for me, you're going to be getting information or hearing news that's strictly for you in the positive. Six of Coins is coming out again. The Hangman. So for some of you, you may be changing jobs, career, or getting some kind of an upgrade at work, but there may be a slight delay. Do not get like emotional, or don't get like worried about it and feel like it's not going to come, because I really feel it is. What is it? Dean Robin? I don't know how to say that. But nonetheless, how about you? How are you doing today? You have the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups. You're not even thinking about love. For a lot of you, you're not thinking about love. For a lot of you, you're thinking about finances. But it's not in the same way this other person is thinking about finances. This person feels like if they come near you, their energy is going to change for the better, because you have the positive energy. You have the good luck. Like you're a good luck charm. And you don't want people to want you for that. Okay? But on the other hand, for you, celebration is coming through. Messages in reference to gaining footing in career, job, possibly giving you more money at work. Just be careful. Don't grow impatient with the process. And I'm telling you, with the Seven of Cups to the Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles, you're now going to be sitting in the King Midas energy, where you feel like your passions, your dreams, your career, your going up the ladder of success is going to be in your benefit, and I feel like it is too, okay? Is it blank cardio? How are you doing? So that's the message for you, where your luck lies presently, Libra, and I think it's a good thing. So if I were you, don't give any of that energy away. Don't do that, okay? So we're going to go with the Angel Whisper cards, because you know that Wheel of Fortune that we saw, that they're trying to run from that Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is when a cycle is either beginning or ending, and they want that ending to this cycle, because in their opinion, they're going through it. And I don't doubt that they are going through it. They probably are going through it, guys. They probably are going through it, but I am telling you, I'm here to tell you that the reason they're going through it is because God has judgment, placed judgment onto them. And the justice that you're getting is for you, because you didn't do anything to them to deserve that. I love, love, love this number, guys, and I'm going to share it with you right now, because I don't think we could have gotten a better number. This is the 555. You see that? Beautiful changes are on their way, okay? Change happens outside your comfort zone. Outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk in it, okay? Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. Affirmation. I release all that is no longer serving me, as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. What did I say, guys? What did I say? Don't allow them to take your energy and make it their own. If they need to pay penance for something which is not within your control, it's not within mine when people do things to me either. Why do I say that and what do I mean? No one needs to be doing magic on anyone to have them pay for anything, because God can dish out the worst type of karma to people that we can only imagine, or possibly not even imagine, that these people go through. So let them deal with whatever God has in store for them, and keep your hands and your mind clean, okay? And your heart. Let's see what else. Any other things for clarity's sake that you'd like to tell Libra, please? And thank you. Like, is there new love coming into their life? Will new love come into Libra's life? Please and thank you. All right. These are cartomancy. They look like playing cards. You've had a hard time when it came to love, huh? 9 of Swords. You've had a hard time. And some of you are focusing on finances, the 7 of Coins, to see what can grow in another area of your life. And you prefer to be this Queen of Coins, because putting faith or putting your eggs into the basket of love, some of you are scared to do that. But God is telling you there is a new beginning. Hi, Fabian. How are you doing? There is a new beginning to your life with the 3 of Wands. A love that will not end. The 8 of Cups there. You feel like love comes in and leaves. So you think things through now. You don't just give your love freely. And I think that's a good thing. It's not you being precautious to the point of being bitter, like I said in the beginning. It's you being optimistically precautious, right? Is it Binung Book? Hi, how are you doing? I hope I said that correctly. I'm so sorry. You're being precautious to who you give your love to. I don't think that's a bad thing. Look, love is coming. Look at all those cups in your future. And it's not your far future. From now to 3 months from now, 3 weeks for some of you, 3 months for some of you. I don't think that's a long time to wait for love. For someone to love you that actually means it. What do I mean by that? Because people can tell you they love you and that doesn't necessarily mean that they mean it, okay? You have another Knight here. And that one is a coin. I feel like you're going to be balanced, guys. There are some Libras that are going to be balanced where love is concerned. You're going to have both love and money come into your future. Look at that. And I told you, love and money are balanced. 2 cards that are finances and 2 cards that are hearts, that are cups. So think about that. I really believe that God is not going to abandon you, that God will bring someone good and positive into your life. I don't believe it's the same person. Because if it is the same person, the way God is talking about them, they would have to come in completely changed. Like do a 360 or so. And I don't think the person that we've been picking up, I don't think that they're, what's the word? I don't think they're capable of that much growth overnight. I don't think so, guys. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because you know your person better than I do. And this may or may not be your story, because it is a general reading. But I am here to tell you that in order for somebody to make a drastic change, they're going to have such an epiphany that God is going to wake them up. But that means a big shaking up of their life. And some will accept that and some will not. I saw someone earlier saying, hi, Experience. Yes, that's what I'm doing, is trying to help people. And that's what God wants. So, nonetheless, there was somebody in here that said that they were a Pisces or thinking about a Pisces, I believe. Let's see what comes out for you and that Pisces. And I know that there was some Virgos in here the last time. So let me see what's coming out for the Pisces first. Are they coming back, or is this going to work out? Okay. There is a King of Wands energy here and a new start. I can't lie to you. That's what it literally says. So short and end of it, that's what they're telling you. Hi, Kitchen. How are you doing? Wow. So I guess you didn't read the things that that I put on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't need you leaving your curses here. They don't work on this channel anyway. He blocked you. Well, there is a new beginning. So have y'all ever thought that, like, let's say I'm a Libra, right? And let's say I was dealing with let's say a Scorpio before. And I see it, or someone sees a Scorpio coming. Have y'all ever thought that maybe it could be a new Scorpio? Hi, you're a Sagittarius, or you're asking something about them. I love you. May you rot also. Love you so much. Yeah, we don't need any hate in here. So, yeah. That's cute. I am someone's mother, and we can all be earth mothers to everyone, right? If you stop and think about it, an older woman should be a mother figure to those that are younger. And an older woman should be, you know, much older than that, should be a grandmother figure to those that are younger. Yes. This is America, honey. I'm in America. I love you, Kitchen. I love you so much. May God bless you the way you're trying to bless everyone else. Yeah. Okay, so nonetheless, let's see. There was someone in here. I don't know. There was someone in here. Thank you. I love you too. You're from India. I love India. Mother India, my ancestors left Mother India over 1,000 years ago. And I've been to India. It's very beautiful. There's so much color there that I try to bring back as many memories as possible, because that's how much I loved it. If I could make a living over there, I would move there. But unfortunately, I don't know the language. And since you can correct me if I'm wrong, is it Kaliash? There's, I believe, 117 or so languages in India. For those that don't know that. Yes. Hi, thank you so much for being here, Jones9128. From Miami, from Cuba. Well, welcome, bienvenida. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see. Any other messages? Because I can't see anybody writing. So, okay, Aries wants to know if Virgo is in her life. You mean you want to know if in the long run the Virgo will come back? I think that's what you mean. Okay, will the Virgo come back? Let's see. Why? Oh my God. They're giving you the same second card. New start. So for some of you guys, I'm telling you, there is an old love coming back. But the plans need to be more concrete. You see that? The Seven of Wands. The plans need to be concrete. And there has to be, for this one, they're telling me, there has to be, and please, when I say this, please, please, please don't go out and start fighting with people. If somebody from the past shows up into your life again, this is what Spirit is telling me. Don't have arguments with the person. Have a conversation and put your foot down right away. And why I say that is because they're telling me that later you can't come back and try to have conversations. But if you tell them from the get-go, this is what I expect, I'm not gonna go there with you anymore. Meaning, if this is a new time that we're coming together and we're letting, you know, bygones be bygones, it's a brand new start, we're not holding grudges, then that means that you've got to take things serious, and you've got to keep your word. You've got to keep your word. You can't just come back into my life and then half in and half out and be lazy. Because you know, there's lazy lovers. I'm sorry to say it like that. Hi, Flash. Royal Flash. Royal Flash. There are lazy lovers. They come in, they act like they're wanting to be in your life and wanting to spend time with you and have, you know, let's have a good time. But then they end up going back to the same person that you got away from to begin with. And you don't want that. You want somebody that's going to come into your life. Hi from Alabama. Hi, Taurus. And show you something different, because you have your memories to remind you of the bad situations this person put you through. So you don't need them to come back into your life to show you some more of that. You've got your memories, unfortunately, to keep you company where that's concerned. So this person coming back, my dear, you need to let them know that if you're letting them back into your life, they better, and don't say better, but they should tell them that they should take the opportunity to show you why you made this choice to let them back in for the better, and not to show you some more crazy stuff, okay? So you want to know if they're going to go back to someone named Ronnie, or if they're good for you, Elizabeth? Is that what you're really asking? Is Dylan for you or someone else? I'm praying that that's what you mean. Okay? Okay. There's some travel involved here, Elizabeth. I don't know if you're traveling to them. Ooh. Or if they're traveling to you. This person is a little immature, babe. They are a little immature. Okay? They're sneaky too. Look at those little farts. They're sneaky. They are going to tell you they want to get back to you, back together with you. But there's some travel here. Make sure that you can cut through the BS, Elizabeth. Make sure that you can cut through all of this, Elizabeth, because you're going to want truth, and I feel like they're going to tell you a twisted form of truth. You have a King of Swords coming through from your past, Six of Cups. This is faded, but they're kind of sneaky. They're a little immature for you. So if you, God is telling me, if you can stick around for a few more years until they mature, then great. But you're going to have to, they don't like it when you're assertive. When you tell them, you know, this is the way it's going to be and blah, blah. So I wouldn't say it like that. But what I would say is something like, you can't come in and do the same thing to me again, right? You know you can't come in and do the same thing, because I can't accept that. Can't accept that. So if that's what you have in mind, or you think that you're going to resort back to the old you, let's just go ahead and not even come back together. Just support your children or whatever. If there's children involved, support your children. But let's not get back together. We can be friends. If we can be better friends than lovers, then maybe that's the answer. But don't fight with people and say, I'm putting my foot down and you're not going to treat me this, that, and the... No. Because you're going to scare them away. And also they're going to say, see, that's why I don't want to be with you. Hi, Sam. That's why I don't want to be with you. So don't let those types of things come out of your mouth. But do put your foot down and say, if I did let you back in my life, you've got to show me a different you. You cannot come back into my life as the same person, because that person hurt me a lot, and I'm not the same person to let that person come back into my life only to hurt me some more. Okay? So that's what I would say about that. So yeah, that's been our reading, guys. You have some really positive energy coming into your life right now, Libra, when it comes to your fortunes. Don't give that away. Do not give your energy away. Just one more card, Spirit, for where the Libra's luck lies from now until next Friday. Please and thank you. And we will be back. We're going to do our Prayer Sunday and our Archangel Michael cards. My hair is everywhere. My hair is everywhere all the time. But yeah. Hi, is it Merlin? Hi, Merlin. How are you doing? I love that. Yeah. I think Virgo and Scorpio are a good match, but just remember that Scorpios are very sexual beings. So if you don't want them straying, you're going to have to be just as sexual as they are, is all I'm saying. Change. That's where your luck lies right now, Libra. It lies in change. The Death card. Look at that. I'm good, thank you, Merlin. So that's what you should expect. And remember, for some of you, you will get financial news, either at work or otherwise, that comes towards you this week. So embrace that. But don't let somebody steal that energy from you. Don't let people come towards you just because they want to use your energy. Because there are psychic vampires out there, guys, that literally rob you of your energy. I know that one person that I dated a long time ago started noticing that when he was with me, he'd have blessings. New things would come in his life. Gifts would be given to him. He'd win, scratch offs and things like that. And then when he was away, his luck sucked, excuse my French. It really was horrible, right? So he started getting that. But that's him using your energy, right? That's somebody using your energy. So be very, very careful with people using you for your energy. Okay? Whether that's sex energy or whether that's love energy because they feel energized with your energy, because their energy is really, really bad. Really, really bad. One question, Merlin, and then I will leave you guys. One question. What is your question, Merlin? But yeah, change is on its way. Change is on its way. And I believe it's for the positive. One more card. I told you. I told you. 2 new beginnings. You have the Death card along with the Ace of Wands card. Positive change is coming for you. Don't give that away. Hi, Pancake. Don't give that away. Do not give that away. Because, also the divine hears us and sees us. They do. Thank you. Prosperity for you too, Elizabeth. Okay? You have to stop and think about that. Is it si, senor? Si, señorita. That's cute. Okay. All right, for Merlin. Particular person on their mind. The shy person. Are they going to step forward? No. Spirit wants to know why. Spirit is very blunt. Why are you wanting someone who is afraid of their own shadow? That's what Spirit is asking me. This person is very timid. Like, are they inexperienced in life? Like, maybe have they not had that many girlfriends or something? They're very young in their head, at least. They're very young. No, there's a hangman there. I think they like you too, but I think they're very bashful. This person is very, very shy. They're not coming towards you and telling you. This person likes you a lot. But they can't come and tell you. They're not strong enough. That's the Strength card. 2 of Wands. They see you very beautiful, but it's still up in the air with the 2 of Coins. So, no. And I don't know if you know this person at work or they know where you work. But no, they're not going to tell you. They're very, very shy. So I don't know. Hi, Ricky. Yeah, I have picked up a Bible, hun. This is not the place to come and judge people. Yes, time to grow, Elizabeth. That's right. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, so I would say give it time. Give it at least 3 more months. I know it seems like a long time. I promise you, I know. But by spring, I think things will get a lot better between you two. But you're just going to have to keep talking to this person and showing them that you're around so they can, open up to you. Yeah. Aww. You know she's already dating someone else, right? I'm sorry. She's already dating someone else. Sorry. Yeah, it turned out that way, Gupta. I did not mean to, but yeah, it's turning out that way. Yeah. No. Some of you pick out women and men that, ooh, this was a bad ending, honey. No. Ooh. Some women, and I'm sorry, I'm of the female persuasion myself, and I'm very feminine, even though I do have some strong masculine tendencies for being on my own and raising my children on my own, but very feminine nonetheless. But this one, woof, has a temper, and no, not enough money. So I don't know if, you guys ask, so I'm answering you for free. So don't shoot the messenger. This person wants someone with more money. This person is about money. If you don't have enough money, if you don't offer gifts all the time, and also they get angry very quickly. So I know you probably have some really beautiful feelings inside you, my dear, for this person. No. I would say no. Heal, and another person will come. I wouldn't recommend waiting for this person, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, but that person has a bad temper, dear. I don't think you would like to have a relationship in the future or now with a person that has a bad temper. Hi, Sandra, how are you doing? So that's what I would say is don't ask for something that you might get back if you make more money. And then the problem is they come back only because you make more money. So is it Devanishi? No, I would not count on her. She's already talking to someone else anyway. This is a social climber, someone that is interested in people that have money, what they can provide for her. So be careful with that. But nonetheless, guys, this has been your reading. Again, you have a brand new start with the Death card and the Ace of Wands. Use it wisely. I will be on again in another 15 minutes. So if you guys want to come back for the prayer of the day and for gas for the rest of this, the beginning of this week and the rest of this weekend, please do join me. Love you guys for coming on, spending time with me. Please hit the like button. I appreciate that. If you want to donate, it's going to be in the older videos description area where it says more. Hit the bell icon and hit all so you know every time I post, so you will not be without your Libra readings for updates or things you need to know. If in the end you say, Victoria, this was not my reading, but I entertained you, then thank you so much for being here. If it was someone else's reading that you know about, can you please just let that person know by sharing with them? I will be back again in another 15 for a totally different type of reading. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I've answered you, my dear. Yeah. So you may not have listened well enough. Oh, honey, well then why are you here, Eddie? Why are you here if it's crap? I mean, you guys have to have some common sense. Yeah. Love you. Be back in about 15. Please join me then.